Buddy. What? I don't care. I'm too lazy. Welcome to Lego Marvel Super Heroes. Oh yeah, turn those on. I don't bother with anything else. There's no mini kits in the world. Ghost studs you want to put on, fast build, and attract studs. And extra hearts.
And character token detector.
There's no more.
Find that one Mr. Fantastic.
No, it won't, because it's a race, I think. Anyway, so we're playing Lego Marvel Superheroes. This is gonna be our last video on Lego Marvel. Yeah, and basically we're looking at every single character, including DLC.
And customs.
Yeah, so the first character we have in the entire game is Iron Man. Yeah, is the first version of Iron Man's armor, which is just like made out of a bunch of scraps in a cave. Do we have all the vehicles? We're missing Ghost Rider's motorcycle.
That's it.
I guess we'll show off all the vehicles in this video too after.
Okay, and flying vehicles.
Yeah, or something like that. Maybe we'll make a I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's just the original Iron Man suit, like his first one before he was even actually considered Iron Man. It can make bombs, it can shoot fire, and it cannot fly. So yeah. Then we got the next one is Iron Man Mark 6, which does this exact same things as the first version. This is the 6th suit that he has, except it can fly.
Mark 6 because of one of these.
And so basically, Mark 1's first, like Mark 1 is from the 2008 original Iron Man movie,
Oh, but
and
they have all flying.
yeah, and Mark 6 is also from the first Iron Man movie. And we got Mark 7, which is from the Avengers movie, and at least I believe it is. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's from Avengers. And it is just the same as Mark 6. It's literally, there's no difference between Mark 6 and 7. I don't even know why they have this one in the game, except it has a circle reactor like core. Then we got the 42nd armor that Iron Man has, which does all the same stuff as Mark 6 and 7, except it has a laser now, so it can destroy gold items, and it has a lot more gold on the suit. And this version,
Mark 42, no, Mark 47.
this version of the suit is from the third Iron Man movie. Notice how there's none from the second Iron Man movie, because that one sucks. But anyway, yeah, this is from the. I mean, a lot of people hate this third one more than the second, but I actually like the third one pretty good. I like it a lot, actually. But this one, yeah, it's from the third Iron Man movie. I'm just gonna go with the movies. I'm not gonna continue to talk about them, really. This is Tony Stark. It's just Tony Stark. He just exists. Tony Stark. I'm gonna jump down somewhere else. His underwear. No, I refuse to use a parachute. So yeah, then we got, yeah, it's the most, instead of like an actual helmet piece. He does all this. And then we got Miker, because it has the, and now it is Evan's turn to show off our next character.
You can pick up rocks.
Yeah, Marvel character Evan is Spider. His latest movie appearance, is that he's from the, and his latest movie appearance show recently. So that would be Spider-Man's latest movie appearance on like the web, and he turns into Peter Parker, who has his own photo ops. So yeah, it's really interesting how, you know, Peter has his own thing. And then we got it's basically in a comic, the Fantastic Four, Human Torch dies, and so Spider-Man replaces him, and they become a new team called the Future Foundation. And it's a cool, interesting kind of thing. I don't think they actually considered this about this, but yeah, we got Future Foundation, his nice white and black suit, and if you web up in the ball and turn into Peter, right? He's Peter, but then you hold it down again and web up to change back, and he's the normal Spider-Man. And then your turn, Evan. I'll let you. Oh, wrong one.
It doesn't matter.
Show the original first. It's better.
This is, okay. Captain America Classic. He has a shield which he can throw and he can reflect things and fall fire.
I'm using that one. Yours is the classic comic. This is the Avengers version from the Avengers movie.
Avengers Age of
his most recent appearance in a movie as Steve Rogers was Avengers Endgame, and that's actually his last appearance. He's never going to be in one again. We got Mr. Fantastic, whose latest movie appearance was Avengers Endgame was 2019, Spider-Man No Way Home 2021, She-Hulk's coming out 2023, I believe. So next year. And Mr. Fantastic 2022. Iron Man's last appearance, by the way, was Avengers Endgame as well. But anyway, Mr. Fantastic appeared in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness as a cameo.
What year did Endgame come out?
2019.
And what year did Homecoming?
Home? You mean No Way Home?
No, Homecoming.
2017. So, basically, yeah. So, or do you mean Far From Home?
Far From Home. Yeah.
The one with Mysterio?
Yeah.
2019. Or yeah, same year, but after. Anyway, basically, yeah. This is he was in Multiverse of Madness, played by the guy who played Jim from The Office, which is really weird to me. And the movie that was actually focused on him last was the horrible reboot from 2015 of Fantastic Four. This is just the kind of classic comics version. He can stretch, and if you hold down circle, he turns into a teapot, which is pretty cool.
And then the Feature Foundation version, we're trying to mock it, we can't find it. But
Yeah, we can't find him.
I just saw someone who looked exactly like
It's your turn.
No, you can go.
No, it's your turn.
I'm trying
You're
to
showing
find
off.
the other Mr. Fantastic. Whatever. Hawkeye, he's a guy who can shoot arrows.
Yeah.
Appearance, I believe, was Endgame.
No, it was his own show, Hawkeye,
Oh yeah, Hawkeye.
which was last year.
I didn't watch that show because I didn't like Hawkeye.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either. We got Black Widow, who can turn invisible and shoot guns and do acrobatics, and her last appearance was the Black Widow movie, but her actual, but that's a prequel, so her technical last appearance in Marvel movies where she actually dies is Avengers Endgame. And I just realized now you get to show off Wolverine. That's my second favorite Marvel character of all time.
Wolverine, what's it? Okay, with his cowl. You can see his cowl's folded back there. He has this little thing, vision. He can, use claw things. And now we have Wolverine with the cowl on. This is my preferred outfit for him.
Same here.
Taylor's gonna get mad.
No, this is my preferred too.
Like, not an outfit, but the colors.
Oh, no, you're wrong. You're wrong.
It's my preferred color scheme for him. It's the same thing just with the mask.
Yeah, his last appearance was Logan, but if you don't want to watch an R-rated movie, then it would be the Wolverine from 2013. In his main, which is the last one focused on
I
him.
guess it was team.
It's PG-13, yeah. Human Torch here, turns into fire, shoots fire, flies, member of the Fantastic Four, and his last appearance was the horrible reboot of Fantastic Four from 2015. But the actual he wasn't accurate to the way he is in this movie, or in this game. So the actual accurate version basically was in like 2007 in Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, where he's played by Chris Evans, who also played Captain America in the actual Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's your turn. Why are you doing a stupid face?
Alright. Thor, he's a god who has lightning and a hammer. His newest appearance is the Thor show.
There's no Thor show. His newest appearance is Thor: Love and Thunder, coming out in this summer.
This is based on Avengers.
Yeah.
And here's his classic attire, the same thing, but uglier.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the comics version. Here, let me just land on top of this rooftop.
Yeah, unibrow.
Let me just land on this rooftop. We got Cyclops from the X-Men. This is his comics accurate appearance. Kind of looks like the 90s animated series as well. He's obviously a member of the X-Men. In some versions, he's the leader. I think in most versions, he's supposed to be the leader. His power is he just shoots lasers. That's all he can do. I don't really care for him as a character very much. His last appearance was... There's two versions of each X-Men character, basically. So his last young version appearance was X-Men Dark Phoenix, and his last adult version appearance was X-Men The Last Stand in 2006. Dark Phoenix was 2019. And then we have the Astonishing version, which is, I feel like, the superior version of Cyclops. And he basically just is the same, but he's from the Astonishing X-Men comics. So, yeah.
Next, we have Jean Grey. Jeans. Jean Simmons.
Gray jeans.
Grey jeans, yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna assume that she was last in, what? X-Men The Last Stand?
Her young version was in Dark Phoenix, where she became Phoenix. But her older version, yeah, was X-Men The Last Stand.
Yeah, which is Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Phoenix, same thing but can fly.
And once again, last appearance, Dark Phoenix. Although there's two Phoenix sagas in the universe. Don't worry about showing it. Don't worry, we'll show it later.
Alright, your turn.
We got Storm, who... Whoa, wait. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say can stay up in the air apparently if you jump off a building, but no, she's going to the ground. She has basically the same powers as Thor, like lightning and electricity and whatever. She can't fly fully, which is annoying. Her actual comic power is that she can control the weather.
But no one wants that, so.
And anyway, yeah, she basically looks like her comics version. I don't think they worked very hard to make them look like any other version other than just the comics or animated series or whatever. I'd say the cartoon, but the cartoon has a white costume, so this is definitely the comics version. And she last appeared in, I want to say, X-Men Apocalypse or something like that in 2016. I don't know if she was in the newest, like, Dark Phoenix ones and stuff. But yeah, her young version, her adult version appeared in The Last Stand in 2006. Because they rebooted it after The Last Stand, as you can tell.
Beast, all I have to say about him is he's Wolverine reskin.
No, yeah, he's like Sabretooth, actually.
Okay, you're on.
Okay. Next up, we got Iceman, who is Evan's favorite character.
Not my favorite X-Men.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of just glides around the ground. His power is obviously ice, so he can put fire out and freeze things. And he's actually a really useful character in this game. There are some characters that like you buy or whatever that are actually super useful compared to ones, but most of the ones that are useful you get in the story mode. A lot of characters in this game just have the same powers. But yeah, his last appearance was like, I think X-Men Days of Future Past in 2014 or something like that. I think was Iceman's last actual appearance. And I'm stuck in the water now, help. I guess I'll stay here until my next flying character.
Invisible Woman. She's kind of similar to Jean Grey, just can't hover. And Invisible Woman Future Foundation, same thing, but better outfit. You're out of luck, because
I'm just gonna switch to a flying character that I already used. I already got to Human Torch, why not? Go back to, come on here, Torch. Let's fly away from where there's water. I'll go up to the friggin'...
seas
I'm gonna go up to the railroad.
and get hit by a train.
Totally. Next up is the Thing. It's clobbering time.
I said that Future Foundation.
I know, but that was anyway. This is the Thing. A lot of big figures in this game have like a transformation. He doesn't because his character is just always like his version. He cannot punch the train.
You cannot stop the train in GTA 5.
But anyway, yeah, he's a Fantastic Four member. He just does default big fig stuff basically, but unlike the Hulk is like, yeah, the Hulk
Who's is whose? Who wants what? Pick one. You're not looking. Just pick.
Got one. basically Hulk just goes crazy. Thing's actually in control and can kind of choose to do what he wants. And then we got Future Foundation, which is the same
Well,
thing, but with a
Hulk
shirt.
can choose to do
Well,
it.
so Smart Hulk can, yeah. And it is
I'm
your.
gonna eat so you can do what you want.
Alright. Next we got Nick Fury, which is the version from the Avengers movie. And also from like the newer comics, the Ultimate ones and whatever. And he just has a gun and has two guns and can turn invisible. I don't even think he can. No, he can't even do acrobatics. What Nick?
Nick Fury be able to.
I don't know. Nick Fury. Well, because he's a secret agent.
Do you think Samuel L. Jackson goes out on missions? No, he's just staying there because he's too scared.
Anyway, he's the leader of the SHIELD secret agent organization, and he was originally white.
What does SHIELD stand for?
Don't ask me. I have no idea. It's too much. They're all big words. Basically, he was actually white in the comics at first, and then they replaced him.
Like 60 years.
Yeah, and then they replaced him in like the 2000s with one who looks exactly like Samuel L. Jackson, and we're basically like, this is the son of the original Nick Fury.
So we had a black wife.
Yeah, and then we got Maria Hill, who is the exact same as Nick Fury, except terrible. We got Agent Coulson, who is a character only in the movies. He does not exist in the comics. Oh no, he existed only in the movies, then they put him in the comics. And he's got a big boy gun. And that's all he has. That's all he does.
I'm doing the roster for Skywalker Saga.
Yeah.
Character.
Yeah, I know. The Thing's last appearance was the reboot of Fantastic Four, which was terrible. Nick Fury's last appearance was Spider-Man Far From Home, I believe. Maria Hill's last appearance was also Far From Home. Agent Coulson's last appearance was the first Avengers movie in 2012. Yeah. We got Abomination, who looks like his version from the Incredible Hulk movie from 2008. And he's just basically he's like the Thing, because he is actually fully in control of himself. He just chooses to be evil. They actually, so the way that he looks, like I said, only ever appeared in one movie, The Incredible Hulk from 2008. But they reintroduced him into the Marvel movies with Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings. But they redesigned him to look more like the comics, where he's got like a kind of looks like a fish, has gills and stuff. We got the Absorbing Man, who is my least favorite character other than the Goons in this game. And he appeared in the 2003 Hulk movie as the villain.
Consider Damage Control a Goon?
No.
So isn't Damage Control your least favorite?
No, I mean other than Goons and Citizens. But anyway, it wasn't even this version. Like, all he does is just hit things. He doesn't. He's supposed to be able to absorb, but he can't. But not even this version. Another version of him appeared in the 2003 Hulk movie, and it was like he's Hulk's dad.
Did you brush your teeth today?
Me? Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
Why? What? Yeah.
So you brushed your teeth and then you went and put your toothbrush back in your bag for your dad's house?
That's a different toothbrush.
How do you have two toothbrushes?
That one's the old electric one. The other one's the non-electric.
Yeah. Yeah,
You have a, what is there a needle on there
because it's all.
Go look in the bathroom. My toothbrush is in there.
for? A non-electric.
Yeah.
The
You-
one he uses.
You're so accusatory, mother. Like, geez. Should you not realize what
Yeah,
toothbrush?
it is.
Yeah. We got eight.
Use a normal toothbrush?
Yeah.
I bet you say to yourself in the water we can't get anything. You only use a little
Yeah, and I've been doing good. I feel like I've been. You have no idea.
I was in there.
I haven't gotten any complaints, so I would never meant from you. Anyway, this is AIM Agent. He's just a goon. It doesn't really matter. This guy, Aldrich Killian, he's from the third Iron Man movie. He's the main villain. And all he really does is just, like, shoot fire. And he has goons and, like, a team, but they're not in this game. Like, you can't play as them. Ant-Man. It's Ant-Man. This is the Hank Pym version, I believe. I don't think this is Scott Lang, but I don't really know. He doesn't really do anything. He can shrink, which is useful in this, and then he just makes ants go on him for some reason, and it doesn't do anything. But he is...
Ants or spiders.
His last appearance
Oh, you
was
never even mentioned the other
Endgame.
one's last appearance.
Oh, Aldrich Killian? Because he was only in Iron Man 3.
What about Exorbitant here?
Like I said, he's only in the 2003 Hulk movie, and it wasn't even that guy. It was Hulk's dad. We got Archangel, who I think was in X-Men Apocalypse. And I think he's just the guy Angel, but turned evil or something after he gets... I don't know. I don't really know. But, yeah, he can shoot these, like, feather things, and he can fly. Then we got Arnim Zola, who last appeared in the What If show, actually. Well, most of them. I'm not counting What If, because everyone appeared in that. Last technically appeared in Captain America the Winter Soldier in 2014. But he was just a computer screen. He wasn't, like, a big android. But he was an android in What If, when he defeated, like, Thanos mixed with Ultron. It was weird. Yeah, that's it. He just shoots lasers. Aunt May, who appeared in No Way Home and died because she's useless. She just hits people with her purse.
Well, it was a younger Aunt May that was in No Way.
Yeah, I was gonna say the real old one was only in like the original Spider. We got Beetle, who isn't in any Marvel movies, but in this specific version, looks like he's from the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, which I don't really like that cartoon. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of him ever appearing in outside of comics is that Ultimate Spider-Man show. He's just Iron Man. He does everything Iron Man does.
He has his logo.
What? Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He even has the Iron Man logo. Black Bolt, who is from the Inhumans. I think he's probably one of.
Whisper.
Yeah, he talks, and that's how he kills. His power is just that he can yell and it kills people. And he is the leader of the Inhumans. He actually has a kingdom out on like the moon. He's a moon person, and his last appearance was a cameo in Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness, and that version was from the Inhumans TV show, which sucks. I hate that show. It's terrible. I tried watching it at one point, and I was like, I hate this. Yeah. We got Black Cat, who is obviously Spider-Man character. She's not in any of the movies. She was supposed to be in Spider-Man 4, but then they never made Spider-Man 4.
So her last technical appearance
Was just in the
Spider-Man
cartoon.
game.
Yeah, the 2018 one. But in terms of like movies and TV shows, the most recent one I could think of was the Spectacular Spider-Man in 2008. I mean, I think she's in the one that was like the Homecoming show, but I didn't care. Black Panther, who this is the comics version. He's dead now, so he's not going to be in any Marvel movies. So his last one was Endgame. Hi, Pippa. And Evan thought he was Batman when he was like 3. When Evan was 3 years old, I was playing as Black Panther, and he asked if it was Batman.
I didn't know what game you were playing.
And he can just do all the same stuff as Wolverine. We got Blade, who appeared in Eternals, in the post-credit scene, and is going to have his own movie soon. And he also has his own series of movies from like the 90s. He does acrobatics and cuts people, and he's shirtless for some reason. We got Blob, who is in X-Men Origins Wolverine from 2008. I think that's his only appearance. And yeah, he doesn't really do anything. He's just really big and runs around. Bullseye is in the Daredevil TV show, and he supposedly he can throw anything and it's a projectile, but he chooses cards because, I don't know, they didn't want to give him knives. Captain Britain, who isn't in anything. He can fly, but he's in the wrong country because he's in America right now, for some reason, in New York. But anyway, whoa, what the heck's up with this roof?
He was driving back to. I remember the thing to unlock him. He was driving back to the UK. His British car broke down because he was driving on the wrong side of the road and got in a crash.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, he hasn't actually appeared himself in anything, but they made like a version of him using Peggy Carter and making her Captain America in the What If show, and then did a cameo in Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. We got Carnage, who is awesome, and his last appearance was Venom: Let There Be Carnage. That's actually his only appearance in movies. and that's not even in like the actual Marvel universe. It's its own separate thing until Venom came into the Marvel universe for 2 seconds in No Way Home. Remember? So yeah, that was kind of annoying. He just has the same stuff as Spider-Man. We got Colossus. Come here. Yeah, Colossus, who is just a regular big character who smashes things and whatever. And he was in the Deadpool movies. We got Kurt Connors, who has one hand, because that's...
What?
Enjoying
I
that?
want more.
And he can turn into the lizard.
There's other noodles I'm fine.
There's penne noodles, but like my dad and I are going to
Yeah.
make sure that everybody gets some because you have quite a large plate of food.
Yeah, he turns into the lizard, who was in No Way Home recently.
So one's gonna be done for you.
Yeah, damage control.
Why?
It's just damage control. We got Daredevil.
You gotta chew and swallow whatever what's in your mouth before you put more
Yeah,
in that.
Daredevil.
Seriously, dude.
Like, oh my goodness, Sab. Daredevil was most recently in No Way Home. Spider-Man as well. He just does acrobatic stuff.
Daredevil was in No Way Home.
Daredevil?
Yeah.
Remember the I'm a really good lawyer guy? That was
Well,
Daredevil.
his Daredevil show's newer, ain't it?
No, Daredevil shows older. Got Deadpool, who had his own movies. He's the second best character in this entire game. He's actually one of the hardest to unlock. And he basically the same as Wolverine, except he does acrobatics and has guns and swords.
I'm finally back.
And we got the Destroyer. You can do the next one. Destroyer minifig, who has
Wait. Go wash your face and your chest.
yeah, you got
Take your plate out.
yeah. It's just the Destroyer thing, boss fight from this game, but with minifigure. And Evan can go next. Cause I'm gonna eat.
Watch it, buddy.
Anything exciting happened while I was out of town? Nice, that.
Molly, get out of here, silly kid.
I'm good upstairs.
What? Yeah. You can show off the rest while you eat. Oh, get out of here.
That was good. Do hot shots. Alright. Doctor Doom, he can shoot lightning. Latest appearance.
Hey, heroes.
The Fantastic Four reboot in 2015.
Dr. Octopus Ultimate and Dr. Octopus
The
regular.
Ultimates from the Ultimate TV show.
Latest appearance. No Way Home.
Yep.
Doctor Strange.
Does magic, mind control.
Latest appearance. Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness.
Yep.
Doombot V series. From this game, right?
Yeah, Doombot and Doombot V series are just from this game.
Doombot from this game. Doombot V series is from this game. Dormammu, latest appearance.
He does mind control and fire. Yeah, latest appearance was the first Doctor Strange movie in 2016.
Drax, latest appearance. Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
No, his latest appearance was Avengers Endgame.
Avengers Endgame. Yeah, I guess. Electro, latest appearance.
No Way Home.
Electro Ultimate, latest appearance. Electro Ultimate.
It's in the Ultimate Spider-Man, but he also looks like the version from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Cheesy outfit.
Electra, latest appearance.
The Daredevil show.
Daredevil show. Emma Frost, latest appearance.
Yeah! Way to go saving the world!
I don't know, X-Men Days of Future Past, I think. Oh no, X-Men First Class.
Frost Giant from this game. Galactus.
Well, that's the main figure release in final boss of this game. Latest appearance was Rise of the Silver Surfer in 2007, Fantastic Four.
Gambit, latest appearance.
X-Men Origins Wolverine in 2008.
Gamora, latest appearance.
Avengers Endgame.
Ghost Rider, latest appearance.
Ghost Rider
I
2
just saw
in
someone who looked exactly
2009.
like me.
Green
It's like they
Goblin,
could have been
latest
my twin.
appearance. No Way Home.
Yep.
Green Goblin Ultimate, latest appearance. Ultimate.
I like Green Goblin Ultimate way more than the actual
Wayne Gummer's
original.
Left Out.
I know.
Groot, latest appearance.
Avengers Endgame.
Gwen Stacy.
I hate the way Groot looks, by the way. You can tell he's just
Spider-Man
Abomination with a
2.
different head.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Groot looks just it's just Abomination with a different head.
Havoc. Don't know what he's from.
He's from X-Men, but I don't know what movie
I've
he's
been
in.
playing video games solid for the last
I think
few
he's in
days.
First Class as well.
Who's this Galactus fellow?
Because they used a lot of more obscure ones than
Apparently he
that one.
was causing trouble, but it's okay now.
Hi,
Castle,
doll.
Endgame.
No, Infinity War. He dies in Infinity War.
Kirby from this game.
Yeah, no, he's from comics, but he's not in any movies.
An angry
Howard the Duck.
or Nick Fury.
Here's
He does has a bazooka. His latest appearance.
his-
Look, he's been in cameos in.
Who'd win in a fight between
What
Iceman
was it?
and
He had a
Human Torch?
cameo in
Oh wait,
Guardians of the Galaxy
So
1,
we're on
Guardians of the
Xbox?
Galaxy 2, and Endgame. But
On
his
Square.
only starring
I look
role
very
was in
square to me.
1989, his own movie.
1989.
Hydra Agent, which is from this
Okay.
game. Well, like they're all from the comics, but like they're not like specific to anything.
Iron Fist, latest appearance.
The Iron Fist TV show.
who'd win in a Doctor
Blockbuster?
War? Doctor Doom.
It's a big Fig Iron Man, and it looks terrible in this game. And the latest appearance was Avengers Infinity War, where Bruce Banner used it instead, because he couldn't turn into Hulk.
J. Jonah Jameson, latest appearance.
No Way Home.
Juggernaut, latest appearance.
The second Deadpool movie.
Kingpin, latest appearance. I'm from this game.
It has not been in any Quicksilver in Age of Ultron.
Curse. Northright, this game.
Yeah, I have no idea who he is.
Leader.
Leader was in Incredible. He had a teaser, like a cameo in The Incredible Hulk from 2008, but he has not appeared in any movies since.
Statue of Liberty from
They
New
think he
York.
might be in the She-Hulk show.
Statue of Liberty from New York.
Yeah, it's not
Check out the
in
plastic
anything.
surgery I just had done.
Loki TV show.
hmm
Yep.
That was his latest appearance.
Magneto, latest appearance.
Well, there's two versions, obviously. So the young version was in X-Men Dark Phoenix, and then older version was played by Gandalf's actor, and was in X-Men: The Last Stand, I believe. I think they have cameo. I don't know. Some of them might have cameos and other things, but I remember them.
You should
Magneto
go check out that
Axelrod,
circus
this
that's
game.
in town.
Malekith,
Malekith,
Thor: The Dark World.
Mandarin Phil.
That's from Iron Man 3. And the other version is from Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings. Because there's both versions.
Mary Jane Watson, latest appearance.
Not No Way Home, because that's Michelle Jones Watson. So Mary Jane Watson was in Spider-Man 3 from 2007. The one with the cringy dancing.
Aston Martin, latest appearance. This game.
I just saw
I was gonna
someone
say, I
who
don't
looked
know what
exactly
he
like me. It's like they
is
could have
in.
been my twin.
So, here's my control.
Sentinel,
It's a Sentinel, it's a
Who'd
mini
win in
boss in this thing.
an
And,
angry Hulk
probably
or Nick Fury?
one of the X-Men movies, I don't know.
MODOK TV show.
Yeah, MODOK TV show, which is like an adult. But if you want something that isn't R-rated, the latest thing I can think of is the Superhero Squad show.
Moon Knight TV show.
Yeah, which is amazing and everyone should check out. I love
You
that
should
show.
go check
I
out
thought
that
it was pretty
circus that's in town.
great. Yeah.
Miss Marvel, latest appearance.
Okay, I'm
Um,
just saying that my superpower would be way cooler than yours.
That particular version, I can't think of any appearances other than Superhero Squad show. Kamala Khan is the Miss Marvel lady.
Mysterio
Okay, I'm just saying that my
Spider-Man
superpower
Far From
would
Home.
be way
But yeah,
cooler
they
than
use
yours.
Kamala Khan as the main Miss Marvel now instead of that one.
Which can stretch, right?
Yeah.
What came first,
Mystique,
Howard
latest
or the
appearance.
X?
X-Men Dark Phoenix for the younger one, adult version in X-Men The Last Stand, where she actually dies. In both of those movies, she dies.
So, there's a group of people around you.
Yeah, it's weird. I think maybe if you stand still in this game too long, they surround you. I don't know.
And with
Okay, I'm just
Mystique,
saying that my superpower would be way
she
cooler
can
than
also
yours.
change into a police officer.
What came first,
Nightmare,
Howard
latest
or the
appearance.
X?
Nothing actually. I think he appeared in.
Nova, latest
No, I got nothing. Not in any movies. I think Ultimate Spider-Man TV show is all I could think
Pepper
of.
Potts, latest appearance.
Avengers Endgame. Then her rescue armor is also in Avengers Endgame.
She survives Avengers Endgame, right?
Yeah. I don't know who she is. I think she's just like
She's like a female Magneto, yeah.
Well, I don't think she's been in any movies. Power Man, also known as Luke Cage, was in the Luke Cage TV show.
Professor
Professor
X.
X, Multiverse of Madness. It even looks like the one from Multiverse of Madness.
Cyclops, which is one of my
Psylocke was.
which is one of my favorite X-Men.
She was in X-Men Apocalypse in
Actually, my
2016.
favorite X-Men.
She was in X-Men Apocalypse in 2016.
Yeah, that's my favorite X-Men.
Here,
I'm
don't
just saying
continue.
that
Well,
my superpower would be way cooler than yours.
don't. I'm gonna go check this out.
Punisher,
had his own TV show.
Check out the plastic surgery I just had done.
Pyro,
Last appearance, X-Men The Last Stand, 2006.
we'll just finish the characters off.
No.
Red Hulk, latest appearance.
You do this one. This is the last one you do, and then I have to wait till yours. Red Hulk has not been in any live action shows.
What about General Ross?
General Ross was in Captain America Civil War in 2016, but Red Hulk, all I can think of is that he's in Hulk in the Age of Smash from like
Is it a bird?
2014, which is a cartoon.
Red Hulk hasn't been anything but General Ross. X. Bang, bang, bang! Da, 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 bang, bang, bang! How's he? Okay, every person with a gun in this game, how are they shooting like this and it's going straight forward?
Check out the plastic surgery I
Look.
just had done.
How's that going straight forward? I'm gonna move on to the next one.
No, I'm
Red Skull, latest appearance.
gonna Civil War.
Infinity War Rhino, latest appearance.
Rhino's latest appearance was The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but it was basically a cameo, and that's the only live-action thing he's been in. My turn. Rocket Raccoon, latest appearance at Avengers Endgame. He just has guns. Or a gun.
My turn.
Yep.
Ronan the Accuser, latest appearance.
The original Guardian, like the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, he was the main villain. And he died.
Okay.
Roxxon Guard is just a character from this game, so.
Sabretooth, latest appearance.
There's two versions. The young version appeared in X-Men Origins Wolverine, and the version that you're playing as appeared in the
Young
original.
version has short brown hair, right?
Yes, and then
With a coat,
that
and long fingernails.
yes, that version you're playing as last appeared in the first X-Men movie in the year 2000, 22 years ago. We got Sandman, who his latest appearance was Spider-Man: No Way Home, and he his way of punching is pretty cool. He does that. And if you hold down circle, he turns into a sandcastle, which is pretty cool.
Moon up next. His latest appearance is this video game.
Yeah, he's just from this game.
Yeah.
Lindsay might still be off that weekend that I go away. If she is, do you want to stay there instead of grandma's? Yes. But
Shit, buddy.
if you do, then you can't go to your group.
You got She-Hulk here, whose latest appearance does not have any live action ones, but is getting her own show this year or next year. something like that. So yeah, she's getting her own show soon, which is pretty cool, and it's supposedly going to be like a comedy. It's not really going to tie into the MCU that much, is what I've heard. Is that it's just kind of its own thing, kind of but like not its own thing where it's like an origin story. It's more just because it's so more focused on being a comedy than yeah.
Look, Timmy, it's that
Yeah, I'll leave it as is right now, and then you let me know. And if not, I'm gonna
Is She-Hulk actor Sandman June?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright. Shield agent. This game. His real name is like Agent Williams from Marvel Avengers. They just have him as a regular agent. Anyways.
We got the Shocker, who appeared in twice. There were two versions of the Shocker in it. Spider-Man: Homecoming. He has like lasers. There's two different people were the Shocker because one got killed in Homecoming, and then another guy was like, "Oh, I'll be the Shocker now."
Silver Samurai.
The Wolverine from 2013.
He has the same controls and movability and motions as Blade in this game.
Yeah, we got the Silver Surfer, who can fly on his surfboard, and his latest appearance was Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer in 2007. You know, it's got his name in the title, so obviously he's in it.
Spider-Woman, who shoots these weird things.
Yeah, does she flies? She doesn't swing from a web.
Flies.
Because she actually isn't related to Spider-Man at all. She's actually just a completely different character that just happened to have that name because she spits venom or something like that.
Latest appearance.
Nothing in movies, but I believe had some kind of animated show that was for adults in like 2005 or something.
Alright, your next character.
Squirrel Girl has not appeared in any shows or hasn't appeared in any movies. I don't know about shows. She can glide and throw squirrels at people. She's really cool in the other ones.
Next character.
But this one, she has squirrels that can crawl on her. But yeah, she doesn't really. It's funny because me and DJ were talking about Squirrel Girl the other day. Oh, no fair. You get him. You get the best character in the game, Stan Lee.
Character Stan Lee. He can shoot these like thumbtack things.
I think those are just supposed to be webs, Evan.
No, they're not. He can also web sling. Pressing circle with. So he has all Spider-Man's abilities, which is weird.
Yeah.
So he has all Spider-Man abilities, and then holding down triangle gives you Hulk or Stan Hulk. Yeah, Stan Hulk.
Excelsior Hulk. It's just Hulk, but with Stan Lee's hair and glasses and stash.
And different.
Stan Lee's the hardest character to unlock in the game. Deadpool's second hardest. Then we got Star-Lord, who's played by Chris Pratt in the movies. His most recent appearance is going to be Thor: Love and Thunder. Same with all the Guardians except Gamora. So Thor: Love and Thunder. Your turn for this one.
Superior Spider-Man.
He's not in any of the actual movies. He's a comic version where Doc Ock and Peter Parker switch bodies right as Doc Ock's dying. So Peter dies and Doc Ock becomes Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't think he's been in any like movies or shows. We have Super Skrull, who I don't think is. Yeah, he's not in any of the movies or anything. So I can't really think of anything he's been in. I think the most recent thing that I can think of is the Superhero Squad show. But he has all the powers of the Fantastic Four. Bam, invisibility. He does any. I don't know if he can use super strength stuff like the Thing. I think he might be able to. Your turn. Yeah.
Symbiote scientist. It's just some random goon
Venom.
Some of Venom's powers.
Yeah, same with this hazmat one. It's just they're just both Venom goons.
Taskmaster. We all know who this guy
He is from he has all he can just mimic anyone's powers. especially of the Avengers. He was in the Black Widow movie. He was the villain of it, and it was actually a woman who was Taskmaster. Oh yeah, he's in that game too. Toad here has literally nothing. He's just acrobatic. And his appearance that I could think of was the X-Men movie, the original one from 2000.
Then we have Union Jack, which is he appearance.
I don't think he's been in anything.
Alright, we'll let him.
Then we got one of my favorite characters in this entire game. I think my third favorite character in the game, that other than DLC, Venom. And here's why. So he's just got Spider-Man's powers basically, and he's a little minifigure with tentacles. But if you hold this down, he turns into the big boy Venom. So the kind of tiny version last appeared in Spider-Man 3 in 2007. But this big version has his own 2 series, like his own 2 movies where he's a hero. And he also appeared just in Eddie Brock form though, in Spider-Man No Way Home, and his voice is only heard. So yeah.
Next character, we have
You got quite a mess in your room, Taylor.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Including a wet bathing suit on your floor.
Where is it supposed to go?
In the dirty camper at the back.
Here, you talk about that. I have nothing to say.
But at the end of the day, you still gotta clean up that room.
Right, totally know nothing about her. Vulture.
No, you don't continue.
Yeah, I hear this. Vulture, he has a gun and can fly.
Okay, I'm just saying that my
Homecoming
superpower
is-
would be way cooler than yours.
War Machine, last appearance. Endgame. Iron Patriot, last
Everybody, welcome back to the video.
appearance.
It literally crashed while as we basically got to the bottom of the character list. So that was annoying. So what's left is there's literally 1 character left, and then the customs, and then the DLC, which are the parts that I'm really interested in showing, are the DLC mostly.
And then we're finally gonna get into Avengers.
Yeah.
If we can.
What do you mean if we can? Well, yeah, if we can. Yeah, I'll have to edit these 2 together or upload them separately. That annoys. It's like I have the worst luck with
It's
friggin'
gonna crash again for all we know.
maybe, I don't know.
Anyways, I was reviewing my character.
Yeah, you were on Iron Patriot. I wouldn't even bother. It's the same character, different colors. So I'll just go with mine.
Alright. I guess I'm doing it on the Helicarrier. Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Oh no, there's more than that. War Machine,
Machine.
and then Iron Patriot in the movie. So the last movie it appeared.
It's the worst one of it.
Yeah, no, the last movie that Iron Patriot was in was the 3rd Iron Man, but and it's not Rhodey in the comics. In the comics, it's actually Norman Osborn who takes an Iron Man armor and becomes a hero. Weird, right? Weird, right? Zoinks!
And the War Machine was the Mark 1 armor.
Yeah, and then we have actually it was the Mark II Iron Man armor. We have Wasp, who was last in Avengers Endgame. Most of them were in Avengers Endgame if they don't already have. But she's going to be in her own movie soon with Ant-Man.
Ant-Man and the Wasp hasn't come out yet?
Yeah, it has, but there's going to be a sequel, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, where I think they're going to try and time travel or something. I don't know.
Alright. Whiplash.
Yeah, he was in Iron Man 2, and then he died, and yeah. I actually always liked the idea of the electric whip things. I thought those looked really cool.
Alright, next character after Nick Nash.
Wizard, this is the last one here. I don't think he's been in any movies or anything, but I know he was in. Actually, no, I don't know anything he's been in. Now that I think about it, yeah, yeah.
And now we're on to customs and DLC. I get the first custom Rat.
It's Robin. It's supposed to be Robin.
supposed to be
It's using Black Cat's face, Coulson's hair, Ant-Man's shirt, just regular tan arms, Daredevil's staff, and just I don't know whose
We
pants.
should probably
Hawkeye's
change
pants.
them now that we have every character. Before, when we did this,
We might do a different one. We got this one who is Lex Luthor. It's just using Galactus's outfit
It's called
with blonde hair, Thor's hair, and it looks like I don't know whose face that is, but
It's just
and then a gun. Oh, okay. And your turn.
Bottom Gate.
Bottom Gape.
This is supposed to be Batman.
Well, it was, but they changed it. Now it's more like Green Arrow with for some reason. Ivan Bad. This is just Evan's character, and he's just the Punisher, but basically, it's literally all the Punisher's pieces.
Best boy me.
That's my character.
Venom with hair and claws.
Yeah, so the superior Venom. Kick Bob. It's supposed to be the character Kick-Ass, but it looks like crap. It has Sandman's shirt, Daredevil's face, Daredevil's staff, and Jean Grey's pants, because he's black.
The color on the head.
Yeah.
And the hands glitch in this one. So
Yeah.
now I'm being hit for Gus.
Which is supposed to be Hit Girl, and has Mystique's hair, Black Cat's face, and I don't even know whose body.
Yeah. A mix of Galactus,
A
too.
mix of Galactus or like someone. We got Bustum Beppo,
Stone Beppo.
which is basically the same as the Kick Bob, but it's using Pyro's legs and body, and then Daredevil's head yellow, and then Gambit's staff, and throws cards.
Custard.
Yeah, and that is supposed to be V for Vendetta. He has Wolverine's claws, black hair, Moon Knight's face, and I don't know who's Red Skull's body. We got Scarlet, which is actually just a Nick Fury custom apparently, because I don't. Yeah,
Because we changed the Scarlet because it didn't.
Yeah,
Scarlet.
it was supposed to be Scarlet Spider-Man. Yeah. Here, your turn, Custom K. Oh no, these are the big figs.
Yeah, we can still show her color.
I guess just
That's
blue.
mine.
Okay, do it. Blue.
Custom K, Blue Hulk.
Custom L, Black Red Hulk, which is pretty awesome looking.
Custom.
It's the same one I just did.
Custom N.
Weird Colossus. Custom O, Pink Rhino.
Custom
best Rhino.
Turd Abomination.
That's why it's P. It's poop. Custom Q is just green. The Future Foundation thing.
Yeah. Custom R is Green Groot. Not Groot.
Custom S is a White Hulk.
You need every species of Hulk, right? T is Evan Cameo.
Yeah, that's what he calls it, the Evan cameo. You call it that. Custom U is the Red Lizard.
Which is actually pretty sick. Yeah. Custom V. Do Bobby Series Pink and Purple.
Custom W is a pink and purple Green Goblin.
Custom X is a yellow Juggernaut.
Custom Y is yellow Venom.
And custom Z is
That thing. Then we have Rick Jones here. These are the DLC characters. You actually have to pay extra for these. So we got Rick Jones here.
luckily. Okay, so I paid for the Curse of Dark World one.
Yeah.
And then I got rid of those games. And then I got the collection, and they gave me the rest.
Yeah, so he turns into A-Bomb, who is just Hulk. It's just Hulk. But I know he's the only thing I know of A-Bomb being in is the Hulk and the Agents of Smash animated series from like 7 or 8 years ago.
I got Stan Lee and Thanos.
Yeah, well, Thanos doesn't do anything special in this. Thanos, the villain of Infinity War and Endgame.
He's basically just a big fig, but I will give it to him. He's the only big fig who can shoot.
That's not true. Kingpin can. So can Iron Man Hulkbuster. We got Beta Ray Bill, who is not in anything. He's just like a horse version of Thor. But there's theories that he'll be in the new Thor movie. Yeah. Your turn.
Alright, after Thanos, we go to Dark Phoenix. I got to do all the Phoenixes.
Yeah.
It's just regular Phoenix, but red.
Different color, yeah. We got Falcon, who in the actual the actual movies looks nothing like this. This is the comics version, because he wasn't in the movies at this point yet. But the movie version last appeared in Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show, where he became the new Captain America. So yeah, that's what he was last in. Your turn. Come on, it's your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Really, you gotta fart like that in my video?
Hawkeye Classic.
It's
The better Hawkeye in this game.
yeah. Spider-Man Symbiote. The only reason I wanted any kind of DLC in this game was to get Spider-Man Symbiote. It's Spider-Man last got the symbiote in movies in Spider-Man 3 from 2007
Is
with the
Thanos
emo.
just in the Avengers game as someone you can unlock? Because he's not DLC.
I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this is the symbiote Spider-Man. The main reason even though he has black webs, which is even cooler. I thought it would just be Spider-Man with different colors, but no, the stick to the wall thing's white, but the rest is black. I don't think he does anything different. We actually haven't used these DLC ones, or at least I haven't.
The Winter Soldier.
who was last in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Then Curse from Thor: The Dark World obviously was in Thor: The Dark World. All the rest of these guys are all just from Thor: The Dark World. Odin appeared in Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, you can show the rest of them. Why not? I'll swing around as Symbiote Spider-Man.
No, switch to the other Malekith.
I don't want to. I want to swing around as Symbiote Spider-Man.
There's this Malekith, which looks completely different than the other.
Yeah.
Then we have Jane Foster.
She's upcoming in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Sif.
Yeah.
Volstagg. Hogan. And Fangirl.
So yeah, and that is yeah. I gotta get down to the ground. That is every single character.
Every single character in this game.
Yeah, we only have one not unlocked, and it's the we have this we got a glitch because that custom is supposed to be Hulkbuster, but because we used a cheat code for Hulkbuster, it didn't unlock the custom for some reason. So that's kind of a problem we're always gonna have, is that we can never use it. That's fine.
Not like we're gonna play this game.
Yeah, not like we're gonna play this game again. We just kind of
Literally, there's nothing to do in it.
yeah, we've already beaten it completely. So yeah. I hope that you all enjoyed this two-parter, I guess, of every character, and I'll see you all next time.